realest niggas in this shit, man. I got the motherfucking streets, nigga. I came in the game with everything I motherfucking wanted, nigga. This shit about respect to me. Love to see when I walk up in the club, a nigga run up on me, tell me I'm the realest nigga living, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know.
What's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk to you about double standards. Yes, I want to talk to you about the double standard of if a woman goes out and sleeps with a lot of men, she's considered a hoe. If a man goes out and sleeps with a lot of women, he's considered a pimp. Unfortunately, ladies, that's just how it is, you know? You can't change it, and I know it's a lot of women that try to change it. What you can change is you can change your opinion about it. You can change your mindset about it. But as far as the world, you'll never be able to change that double standard because that's just how it goes. A woman cannot go out and sleep with a whole heap of men and think that she's going to get the same respect and adoration that a man will get for sleeping with a lot of women, okay? So a lot of women have this notion that, hey, I can do whatever a man can do. Now, that pertains to being a police officer, maybe being a pilot. I don't really know too many female pilots, but I'm pretty sure they got some. Being in the military, you know, voting, things of that nature. Those are regular things. But as far as opening up your legs and allowing multiple men to keep, you know, running in and up out of you, you just can't do that. And again, I don't care how much it bothers you that there is a double standard in place. It's just, that's how it's going to be. Like, picture it from this standpoint. Okay, so a man can go out and sleep with hundreds of women, such as myself. I've slept with hundreds of women, but I still ended up marrying who I always wanted to marry. I ended up with the house that I wanted to have. I ended up with the family that I've always wanted to have. Only thing I don't have is a white picket fence and a dog, because this house doesn't have a white picket fence and I haven't got a dog yet. But a woman, more than likely, if a woman has been around here parading around, talking about her sexual tendencies and, you know, everything she's done, most of those women are never going to have a fulfilling relationship. Most of those women are never going to get married, and it probably sucks for it to be that way. And I do actually know some women that have slept around, done all type of sexual things, you know, gang bangs, trains, whatever you want to call it, and they now live that happily ever after life with the man of their dreams. But either they moved to another state where that person didn't know who they were, or they just found a man, even in the state that they live in, they found a man that he's kind of lame, he don't really know nobody in the street like that, so your name would never come up, or they did it in silence. See, the problem with a lot of women is they want to do it and then they want to flaunt it around like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, but then they go home and they laying by themselves that night, you know? So you can't really, you know, be out here flaunting the fact that you slept with all these men and you've done all these sexual things and then think that men are still gonna look at you and take you seriously. So that's why I tell a lot of women, you know, if you're gonna be a hoe, do it behind closed doors. Don't let everybody know your business. You know, if you're going to, you know, if you're going to sleep with a lot of men, just be discreet about it, you know? Like, even with me, like, when I was in the swingers lifestyle and I was going to parties and having sex with a whole bunch of women, I flaunted it, but it wasn't something that, you know, I came to the masses and talked about. But at the same time, because I'm a man, I wasn't viewed as anything like, ew, like he slept with all these women, you know? You got some women that would be like, oh, I don't know, you know, Chris a player. But even when they say it, it's still a thing of he's a player, but I still kind of want to give him some. But see, when a man look at a woman and he say, nah, man, she ain't nothing but a hoe, you still got some man that's going to sleep with him. But again, you're never going to really find a man that's going to take that woman seriously. You know, me, I was fortunate enough to have my happily ever after. I was able to be with the wife I wanted to be with, get the house I wanted to get, take care of my family the way I want to take care of it. And a lot of women, they just don't get that. You know what I'm saying? They don't get that same kind of reward at the end. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it's because of that double standard. But again, men are applauded for sleeping with a lot of women. It's just the nature. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that you can't walk around being a hoe and telling everybody you're a hoe, basically, or telling everybody your sexual tendencies and and your sexual past and think that a man is going to take you seriously, or I'm going to tell you the worst part. The worst part is when you have the woman that does all these things, talks about what she's done, and then gets mad when somebody calls her a hoe. You got your whole costume on, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, hey, this is my lesson for the women. If you don't want to be deemed as a hoe, don't do hoe shit. Don't go around telling people your sexual business or your sexual past. And if you are going to tell your sexual past and your sexual business, be prepared for the opinions that may come from you telling that. You know what I'm saying? And if you end up not being able to get into a relationship, don't be mad about it. Just, maybe stop doing what you're doing. Stop putting that type of energy out, and then maybe you'll get some different energy in return. But don't expect to be walking down the aisle with a white dress on, because it's probably not going to happen, especially when men ultimately know that you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I'm sorry for the double standard. I wish I could change it for you, but unfortunately, I cannot. And I did a lot of hoe shit. Like, if I was a woman, I would have been a major hoe with the amount of people that I came in contact with. You know what I mean? Like, again, I slept with hundreds of women. I'm outside, so it's all good. Felt like I had some grits in my mouth from earlier, so I just spit them over the balcony. And we're going to keep it real over here. That's what we're going to do. At the Chris Law Network, you never know what you're going to hear. You never know what the topic going to be. And as you're saying, we're going to keep it real. You know what I mean? But yeah, I ended up, after sleeping with all those hundreds and hundreds of women, I still got exactly what I wanted. And a lot of women, they don't like that. They get jealous about it. It's like, oh my God, how can he sleep with all them women and still get the wife, the house, the dog, and the picket fence? And I slept with all these men, and I'm over here ain't got shit. The double standard is there. Let me know what you feel about it in the comment section. Pretty much every video that I make, I'm probably going to go do a live stream about it at some point in time. Today, I may try to make a live stream about this one. I'm not sure. But if you haven't checked out that video about is it a threesome or is it a train, be sure to go check it out. All you got to do is just scroll down a little bit. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We are starting this channel from scratch. Right now, I think I'm at about 40 to 41 subs. I think I started this channel about 3 days ago. So, we're going to have fun with it. And I'm telling what I may come on here and talk about. Any topics or suggestions that you may have, please email me at chrislaw021779@gmail.com. Once again, that's chrislaw021779@gmail.com. I respond to all emails. If I get any comments in my comment section, I definitely try to respond to those as well. It's a beautiful day in Atlanta. It's Friday, April the 24th. Like I say, man, I want y'all to stay safe, be blessed. I hope y'all still practicing y'all social distancing. If you haven't checked out my videos about the coronavirus, how I survived it, please scroll back and check out those videos. I actually did test positive for the coronavirus, but I was able to beat it. I stayed in the hospital for 6 days with pneumonia. So, I definitely went through it. There's a lot of information in them videos, and I will be making more videos pertaining to that. I want to say rest in peace to Fred, the godson. I found out that he passed away yesterday from the coronavirus. Definitely sorry to hear that, because I can definitely know what he went through, But again, in closing, the double standard is there, and it is what it is, Y'all have a good day. I'm out.